Welcome, welcome. It's Show Face Snooze. You could call me what you want. Just don't call me woke. You already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. And you're not rocking with the town favorite. Show Face Snooze. It's Big Gotham, the real New York mayor. Eric Adams, you heard? Stop playing. We back again with another one, gang. Check this out, man. So Supreme Jr., son of Kenneth Supreme McGriff, Queens' own, is talking about how Supreme is way greater than Big Meech. How Supreme is Jordan and Meech is LeBron of this street-ish, gang. Let's take a look. This was with Zip with the Drip. I believe this was an interview podcast. Salute to Zip with the Drip, by the way. Make sure y'all hit that like and share the video. Let's review the play, gang. Stop playing.
Yeah, like you said, both of them niggas is the same kind of juggernaut. Meech was a richer nigga, and I'm saying, but they the same kind of juggernauts.
Yeah, Meech. Hold on, Meech was richer, but my father's more legendary. Let's just put that out there. But
I don't know.
No, my father's more legendary.
I'm a Queens nigga.
Meech had more money, but my father's more legendary.
I'm a Queens
respectfully.
Nigga. Look, I'm a Queens nigga. Know what I'm saying? I'm a Queens nigga. Through and through. It's Queens by all means with me.
Queens get the money.
Big Queens, you heard? Stop playing.
Yeah,
it's a fact.
But I don't know if the richest nigga in drug dealing history is not more legendary than a nigga who wasn't. I just don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's all subjective. It's all subjective.
BMF sounds just like the Supreme team in the streets, bro. I don't know what you talking about. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. This is what people might feel about you. Like, yo,
I'm talking about the teams. I'm talking about Jordan versus LeBron, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. Preem is Jordan and Meech is LeBron, because Jordan came before LeBron, so how can LeBron ever be better? Preem was before Meech, nigga. So how can Meech be? You feel me? Respectfully,
that's not
even Meech though. But I'm just
I don't want to have that. I don't want to have that
discussion.
That's
Jordan and LeBron, nigga.
Father.
That's Jordan and LeBron, nigga.
Yo, check it. That's your pops, bro. That's your pops. That ain't Jordan and LeBron, nigga. That's Meech and Preem.
I'm giving you analogies, bro, to put it in perspective, though, bro.
The real shit is
Preem came before Meech.
Big Meech, and that's Preem.
Okay, we got the great debate right now. So, is it really Preem over Meech or Meech over Preem? I mean, I'm gonna say it like this. I believe that Supreme Jr. kind of created a great analysis, though, because if you want to be fair, it is kind of like Jordan LeBron. You dig? But some people got Bron over Jordan, though. You dig what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna say this: Supreme has a huge legacy in hip hop. Has been with some of the greatest hip-hop acts like Run DMC, Curtis Blow, Murder Inc., been around Jay-Z, has invested in a lot of artists. So has a huge contribution in the hip-hop game, as does Big Meech, though, okay? Now, Black Mafia family BMF also has a ginormous impact on hip-hop as well. You dig what I'm saying? I don't think one is greater than the other per se, because they both had huge impacts. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just like Supreme Jr. is saying, like, okay, you know, it's Jordan and LeBron. But I disagree that just because it's Jordan means that Jordan is greater than LeBron, though. You dig what I'm saying? However, if you want to talk about popularity, more people know about BMF than they know about Supreme Team, even though 50 Cent, you know, played a huge role of making the world know more about Supreme Team. Because let's not get it twisted, Supreme Team was always popular. Like, you would even hear in certain Wu-Tang songs, you hear, you know, certain artists in Wu-Tang talk about Supreme Team. Supreme Team been around for a minute, especially throughout the 80s. They were heavy in New York City. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about notorious street teams in New York, Supreme Team is definitely up there. Especially Supreme Kenneth McGriff, who plays a huge role in the New York drug game. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely up there with Frank Lucas and whoever else. You dig? But is Big Meech more legendary than Supreme? That's hard to answer, to be honest with you. I cannot say if either is more legendary. I can say BMF, Big Meech, is more popular. I can say that Meech himself is more popular, especially now that we got a BMF series. You know, Big Meech definitely is mentioned more than Supreme in current day. Not gonna lie, I hear more people talk about Big Meech. I hear more rappers mention Big Meech before they mention Supreme. You dig? I don't think a lot of the new generation has a lot of knowledge about Supreme. A friend of mine's, his aunt was a chick that Supreme liked. Now, they never dated or nothing, but she had to literally hide from Supreme because Supreme was trying to get at her, bro. Respectfully. There's even a story about Supreme having a woman tied to a tree and beating her with a whip. You dig? So, to some degree, Supreme was a crazy individual. You dig? I mean, in general, he was a crazy individual. I mean, to be a drug lord of a certain stature, you gotta be a lunatic. You feel me? But listen, I can't say if one is better than the other, but what I can say is Big Meech is much more popular than Supreme. You know, that's just what it is. I mean, he was kind of all over the place. I mean, Supreme is more so just for the East Coast, to be fair. You know, if you want to be fair, like, Supreme was kind of just the East Coast, but Big Meech kind of traveled around more, so it would make sense. You know what I'm saying? But I think Meech is supposed to come home, but Supreme is supposed to never come home. They gave him life, like life. They gave him a life sentence. He ain't even supposed to come home. Meech, I believe, is supposed to come home soon. So I was told, or allegedly. At least that's what his son is saying. You dig? But I can't honestly go out here and say that, oh, Supreme is more legendary than Big Meech, or Big Meech is more legendary than Supreme. I can't honestly say that. I would expect Supreme Jr. to say that about his father. I believe he should say that because it is his father. So he's just being, you know, honorable son and being biased as he should, though. It's your son. Like, I expect him to be loyal and think that his father's the greatest. He should think that way as his son. And if Meech's son, I'm sure he feels that Big Meech is more legendary too, as he should. He's supposed to. You know what I mean? But definitely two legendary people in the streets. You know, when you talk about legendary drug lords and things of that nature, they definitely are in that topic of discussion very much easily. Not gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Should we glorify their actions? Probably not. Should we learn from their mistakes? Yes, we should, champ. Yes, we should. They did do some good, though. You know, they help people's careers. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the name of the game, and that's the streets for you, gang. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all think Supreme is more legendary than Big Meech, or is Big Meech more legendary than Supreme? You let me know in the comment section, gang. This is a great debate. Y'all let me know what y'all think. You dig? We got a lot more content to come, but I don't know what y'all think the show is over. The show is done. The show's never over, and the show is never done, gang. The one thing y'all need to do for me, like really need to do for me right now, is stop playing. So respectfully, stop playing. You heard? Cut it out. Push a goddamn button. Push a goddamn button. Push a goddamn button.